Number 1 is have fun. Number 2, do dope tricks. I gotcha. What up, Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Luminous, and today we're getting into things that people have gotten wrong about Leviwand, okay? I'm here to set the record straight. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, kind of discussing like the things that non-wanders just really get wrong about Leviwand. So I actually asked the Leviwanders on the Leviwand forum on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to join the group, which you should. But I asked them, I was like, what's the number 1 thing that people always get wrong about Leviwand? And let me tell you, they had a lot to say. But of course, before we jump into things, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit those notification bells. That way you get notified when I post new content. And we have the wizards of the channel. And the wizards of the channel are Flow Toys, Astro Hoops, Matrix Fire Safety, Fun and Motion Toys, Pyrotary Light Toys, Flow on Fire, and Flow Festivals. Mwah! Thank you, friends. And of course, we have to thank my beautiful, my lovely, my amazing Patreon supporters. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, you can head on over to my Patreon, where you can become a member, or you can head on over to my website, luxluminous.com, where I have lots of fun flow arts related clothing, and every single bit of money raised goes directly into funding this channel. So that way I can keep bringing you more content. And speaking of clothing, I am rocking one of my friends' super cool robes that she makes. If you guys know Firecat, aka Jacqueline Frank, who is a savage graphic artist, like so good. You should totally check out her clothing. I'll leave a link down in the description down below. Alrighty fam, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so the thing people have gotten wrong, number 1, is that Leviwand is a limiting prop. Do you actually, have you ever seen Leviwand? Have you seen the things that people can do with it? Leviwand is not just making circles. You know, a lot of people think that Leviwand's just about those circles. It's not about the circles, it's about all of the things. Leviwand is such a diverse and just such an interesting prop. There's so much that can be done with it. Honestly, there's just so much more to explore with the prop that we haven't even touched yet. And there's like so many prop styles out there. You know, you got your double wands, you got your tosses, you got your contact, you got your long string, you got your long string contact. There's just so much that can be done with it. No, it's not limiting. It's only limited to what you want to do with the prop. All right, number 2 is that short string is a precursor to long string. Okay, I'm gonna squash this right now because I get this all of the time. Short string Leviwand and long string Leviwand are very different props. Like, yeah, there's like the same basic fundamentals like your circles and going around your head and stuff, but when you're getting into intermediate and advanced tricks, like there is a whole different trick set with long string versus short string. So like when people are like, oh, you haven't mastered Leviwand because you don't do long string or you don't do short string, it's like, hold your horses. Those are 2 different props basically. Calm yourself. And don't feel the pressure to do one or the other. So if someone's like, oh, why don't you do short string? Or why don't you do long string? Like, tell them to buzz off, because you're doing what you're excited about and the things that you love with that prop. All right, so the thing you've gotten wrong, number 3, that Leviwand has to be vertical. Leviwand does not have to be vertical all of the time. Like, yes, you know, we like doing the circles, we like doing the magical thing, but yo, anti-spins, freaking, you know, tosses and, you know, doing contact and stuff. I would have gotten bored, or you know what, I did get bored years ago, and that is why contact wand exists. I got sick of just doing circles. I wanted more, I wanted some flavor, some spice. But that just goes to show you that you can break the rules. There are no rules with flow arts. You want to go out there, you want to create something, do it. Yes, some people are going to be like, ugh, that's not what you're supposed to do. Well, you know what? Buzz off. Buzz, 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 buzz. Number 4 is Leviwand is an easy prop. Okay, we're squashing this one too. Squash. Leviwand has a short learning curve. Yes, okay, I will give it that. like just getting in to stay vertical and making your circles and stirring the pot, yes, that is easy. But when you're getting to a level where you're doing like acrobatics, or you're doing like, you know, insane amounts of contact, like those tricks, like I have tricks that I've been training for years. Yes, it has a short learning curve, but when you get advanced, it is difficult, okay? It is super freaking difficult. When you compare Leviwand to a prop like juggling, which has a very steep learning curve, that is a pain in the butt to learn. I've gotten bored multiple times trying to learn it. I'm just like, man, I'm good. So it's kind of nice having, you know, that short learning curve because it gets you hooked. And it's like, I gotcha, got my mitts in ya. And then you're just wanting to like dive down the rabbit hole further and like expressing yourself in new and more interesting ways. Yeah, Leviwand has a short learning curve. So what? So number 5 of the things that you've gotten wrong about Leviwand is that there's not a wrong or a right way to spin the Leviwand. Okay, so let me explain this. Like I mentioned before, this isn't a prop that is so structural. But that being said, there are tricks out there that are already established. Like if you're doing a halo roll or a fishtail and you're not executing that trick correctly, yes, that is the incorrect way to do it. But there's also, you know, finding out different ways, like variations of these different tricks. And sometimes if you're executing tricks incorrectly, you can actually hurt yourself. So there's also that factor too. But if you're just out there just exploring what you're doing and like trying to figure out different ways to like interact with your wand, that is not wrong. But if you are out there trying to do a fishtail and you're not actually doing a fishtail, someone might try to help you out and be like, well, that's not how you do a fishtail. So it's kind of weird, you know, like you want to make sure you're executing tricks that are already established correctly, but you also want to, you know, bend the rules and try to figure out different ways to execute those tricks. So it's kind of, you know, there really isn't a right or wrong way to express yourself. You know, go out there and have fun. That is number one. Number 1 is have fun. Number 2, do dope tricks. Okay, so number 6, and this is the last one, is that Leviwand is not for boys. Okay, squashing this right now. Leviwand was invented by a man. This guy, he invented it, and it was predominantly men who did this prop. It was originally called the dancing cane. And yeah, a bunch of magicians, dudes, were spinning Leviwand. I don't know where or why Leviwand became a girly prop. Maybe it's because of, you know, Prisoner always using it. I don't know. But yeah, it's not just for girls. And honestly, some of my favorite Leviwanders are men. You know, they bring a whole different skill set to the table, and it's awesome. If you are a gentleman Leviwander, do not let people talk smack to you. Remind them kindly that Leviwand was originally a guy prop. All right, so leave me a comment down below telling me like what are the worst misconceptions that you've heard that I didn't even touch. I want to hear what people have said to you, because honestly, it's very surprising that there's like this much like misinformation about Leviwand out there. Like, what the heck? Come on, we've been around for a while now. We ain't new to the playground. Alrighty friends, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like I've done so many tutorials for the past like month and a half that we needed a little break from learning hard tricks. So, you know, something a little fun, little light. And again, if you guys want to check me out this year, I'm going to be teaching at Frostbite. I'll leave a link in the description down below. It's in Wisconsin, so you should come and take a class from me and hang out. Like, that'll be fun, right? I'm also trying to get into some other festivals this year. We'll see what happens with that. Might be doing a little tour. If you're new or lurking, welcome to the Wand Life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, always leave me a comment down below and I will help you out. I love you all. You all are amazing, my friends. See you all on the wand side.